a whole host of European underperformers yesterday. Kept me very quiet post 5 p.m. And it was a good decision. You saw Leverkusen huffing and puffing, Aston Villa struggling, and a number of other European sides just not at the races. Just couldn't get the wins. So we did a good thing, I think. Locked in the profit, which was excellent early on, starting off with Coventry, £95 profit for those who stayed in. And I always give you an incentive for staying in by leaving you a profit on the draw when there is a draw. Great start, 95 quid in the bag. Reading Bristol Rovers add 17 to that. Take away a fiver there for that late lay of Cremonese. Salernitana did get a goal back, and you would have seen about a £10 green screen had you taken it at the 2-1. Augsburg and Dortmund, one of the sides not performing. Dortmund, post-Europe, real struggles from them. Bolton, green screen, laying the very, very late draw. Fantastic stuff. Brentford and Ipswich, 136 quid in the bag. You could have made, just getting bitten by a bloody mosquito. You could have made 80 quid by half time. How about that? Look at that. You should have seen that on video. Straight on the noggin of that mozzie. Didn't see what was coming. Man, that was well executed. 136 green screen, 80 quid by half time. Wow. Brilliant performance yesterday. Burnley QPR laying the late draw. Didn't come in. What you can do if you're laying the draw with a full liability, you've got an option cashing out a third of liability as loss, which will be 13 for me with my £40 stakes. Podabuce, Banakostrava. This is one for those of you who attend the live stream. I didn't pass it on to you on Telegram because of the league, but another 47 quid in the bag. OB, Odense, £22 profit as well, coming from behind. Brilliant performance yesterday. And I'll show you the late ones because it wasn't a day to trust the big names. The fatigue was obvious, starting with Dortmund. It's just too big or too tough of a fixture list. Something has to give. And in the live stream yesterday, I showed you the subtle changes that Dortmund had made to the team. Emre Can, for example, on the bench. Not so dynamic. And then we see some underperformances. In Europe midweek, 1.17 favourite. So you can see the struggles. In Europe midweek, yes, they were in Europe. Well done. Stuttgart as well. Bayer Leverkusen in Europe midweek, should not be losing to Werder Bremen. Goal before half-time, of course. In Europe midweek, no, they weren't. But this was a typical Antonio Conte scoreline. Well, no problems in Italy as far as the European hangover was concerned. But it was a palpable. Girona losing. Villarreal got the win, so well done. But some of these sides just not crossing the line. So we got away with the two £100+ profits. Fantastic stuff. An average for those two trades of about 116 quid. Wonderful stuff. And I really hope you filled your boots yesterday. We could have got a lot more out of it, but the late kickoffs, they were just spluttering. So I think we got away with it on a tough post-European night. So caution again today. What really worked yesterday was the home sides coming from a 0-2 deficit at half-time. One of our strategies, and you can see when it comes off, you're going to get a huge return. Really good stuff. Looking on to today, Chelsea and Newcastle has a derby-style element about it. Chelsea, there's no doubting their attacking intent and the fact that they can put out a total different first 11 for European fixture. This looks about right. We're going to see competitive Newcastle, but Chelsea really solid signings. Palace and Tottenham is a London derby. Crystal Palace, well advertised, inability to score that second goal. If Tottenham are anywhere near the Tottenham we're normally used to, we'd expect an away win today. But it is a London derby, and for that reason, you could get a surprise result. West Ham and Man United, well, due deference to West Ham, but Man United are only 2.3 here. Lopetegui having an awful time at the Hamsters, and Den Haag's Man U, I don't know which Man U turn up. Yes, they did win at odds on recently, but not a good trading side. You don't know. There's no patterns. Let's have a look at Manchester United at soccerstats.com, and we'll see. Am I right or wrong? Are there any patterns? For me, they're not a trading side because I don't know which one will turn up. The 1-0 winners or the side that goes down 2-1. I don't know. Or the side who suddenly scores 4 or 5 goals. So let's have a look. This will be interesting. I think there's patternless form for Manchester United. Nothing we can get our teeth into. And this is perhaps advertising it. Failing to score in 4 of the last 6 matches. But when they did score, they suddenly scored 5 goals all of a sudden. It's an awful. Where's the patterns? They're all over the shop. So, and it's the same with West Ham as well. That's the reason why I would probably be avoiding Manchester United today. Just can't trust them. Looking early season, the vast majority of their underperformances have been against early season top 8 sides. Similar story for West Ham. So arguably, West Ham have had a tough start to the season. Indeed, Aston Villa, Chelsea and Tottenham. And they start getting better against teams below them in the league. So it's not the best form in the world. It's not a match I want to be trading at all. I would take a Coventry 96 quid any day over trying to get something out of this one. Similar story, Arsenal and Liverpool. It's one to watch and savour and enjoy. This is the first real test for Arnie Pie in the Sky slot. Arsenal coming off the back of that loss. I think it was against Brighton. That was post-international pre-European club competition fatigue there. Bayern Munich, shorties today. And I think Vincent Kompany will not last the season. 2 Champions League losses already. That's not the standard that Bayern Munich expect. So watch out for him. But there's no value to be had in backing Kompany for the sack. I think the bookies have sussed it out already. Union Berlin, Frankfurt, 2.63 the favourite. Get short shrift there with that one. Again, we've got post-European possible fatigue from a few of these. The mighty Hoff tend to see a goal before half-time in that match. Shamrock Rovers and Dundalk, looking at the Irish Premier Division standings, to give an idea of where these two are. Likely, well, bottom of the league, Dundalk, only 5 wins all season out of 34 matches. Got an obvious bias towards Shamrock Rovers, who put together 3 wins in the last 4 matches. So that could be one to follow 5:45 today. Looks eminently readable. Italian Serie A. I've done the full research for members, so please be aware of that. Lazio have really impressed this season. That will automatically get a star from me. This is a derby-style match. Inter and Juve. It could as easily be 1-0 as 0-1. Fiorentina and Roma, the market can't split this. So it's a tough old coupon today. Like yesterday, if we can bag some profit early, we can be more discerning later on in what looks a tough to read coupon with that additional post-European fatigue that we really saw yesterday from some big underperformers. Goals expected in the Eredivisie today with the big guns out and at home. Twente, Ajax, AZ Alkmaar, Utrecht and Feyenoord. Bit too tough, too tight this one. But we would be expecting goals there today. Eerste Divisie, Friday, both teams to score. An over 2.5 goal accumulator came in. So we're expecting goals in this particular league. Spanish La Liga, Atletico Madrid, 2.25 away. Got to be very, very wary with them post-Europe. The amount of sides who have faltered post-Europe. Watch out. It's a tough away match. It's not a really good trading day today on paper. A lot of these 2.2 plus the favourite matches, it's non-committal by the market. Spanish La Liga 2, again, it doesn't look very appealing either. Having a look at our odds on favourites from yesterday. We're looking at goals. We're looking at odds-ons translating into goals. This wouldn't have been an over 2.5 goal play because the goal came far too early. But look at these. Working your way down to the Bundesliga. Look at that. Both teams to score an over 2.5 goals in the Bundesliga as well yesterday. Napoli, depending on the timing of the goal, 0-0 at half-time, back over 1.5 goals. Second half, 73rd minute. Could have yielded you a profitable trade, I'm not too sure. But look at Atalanta. 6 minutes in, so no real trading angle there. PSV, 6 goals, 4 goals. Fortuna Sittard and Groningen. Pre-match odds on, I think. Well, no, just over odds on, so not necessarily a play, this one. But 86-minute goal. But you can see the odds-ons, when I focus on them, do tend to produce at least a goal at the right time. Overs yesterday in Spain. Overs, or at least 2 goals for Cordoba, depending on the timings. 45th plus minute if you played in the first half. But I like to play second half. So the pretty much, generally speaking, we're seeing goals, but not so in the Championship yesterday. 3 0-0s out of 5 odds on favourites there in the Championship. Not sure I would have played. I just don't know too much. Burnley and QPR, well, Burnley's in-play stats were absolutely emphatic, but very disappointing. West Brom's emphatic in-play stats just didn't convert. So some of them didn't go our way. English League 2. Still got the goals. Got a 0-0 average, but I wouldn't be doing these for overs. Not in this kind of a league. It would be more for these top flights for the odds-ons. But generally speaking, we are seeing the goals translated. And if we're picking our battles, we're going to leagues with a reputation for goals as well. We're not going to go far wrong. So it's all good stuff. It's a tough coupon today. I will be around probably for the 2 o'clock kickoffs for a live stream. Now, yesterday we had live stream issues because I couldn't get the microphone to work. So do please bear with me and have Telegram available if I have to redo a live stream, because what that will mean, I'll have to make up a completely new live stream for you and provide you with a new link, etc. So have Telegram ready. I will be sorting this out for you today. 2 o'clock kickoff for a live stream. I hope you can make it because we got a lot of those additional bonuses yesterday. That exclusive to the live stream because of the league. That Pardo Bucce exclusive to the live stream, 47 quid. Try that on for size just for attending a live stream. So really good stuff. And of course, 136 quid there and 95 quid there. What an excellent day. Such a good afternoon session. We didn't have to touch any of the tough to call. 5 o'clock onwards. Brilliant. West Ham and Man U. Yeah, we've already looked at that. So I'll see you from 2 p.m. today for a live stream. We've got a free live stream for non-members next week. If you want to get a glimpse into these kind of profits, then join footballtradingprofits.com. It doesn't cost much and you're getting extremely good value for money. I put in a lot of hours, as you can tell by the bags under my eyes where I live. So I'll see you for 2 o'clock. Let's see if we can continue this excellent run. And it's all down to these simple scenarios. Let's show you. Simple scenario. What have we got first? Let's have a look. We've got a 0-2 lead for an underdog on or around half time. We've got a half time break. We've got a side at home, 2 goals down. half-time team talk. Get the old Lucozade and orange segments out. Solid team talk from the manager. Come back out. Remind them they are playing at home in front of home support. Sims gets the message. Torp gets the message. And Wright gets the message. I would have actually stayed in here because I had a profit on the draw, and you're incentivized to stay in and look for that 95 quid. Wonderful stuff. So I'm looking for more of that today. Not all of these 0-2s to 2-3s, 3-2s come in, but when they do, boy, do they come in. And you're going to be making 3 figures. So see you at 2 p.m. today for a live stream. Thank you for those who attended yesterday. You were amply rewarded with those extras. I can't promise it will be the same today. Quite simply, if you don't turn up, you're missing out. Have a great day. See you at 2 p.m.